Hey guys, it's Mippy with Basically Bonsai, and today I'm finally doing some work on my very overgrown Tigerbark ficus. So this is a root over rock project that I started, I think it was probably March 2022, I think, if I remember correctly. I'll have to go and double check. So in here, the rock is actually up at an angle. So it's like this here, and then it's open underneath it. I'll show you some pictures of it before, as well as what this Tigerbark ficus looked like before. I've really just let it go and grow. And then back in June, some dear bonsai friends showed me how to airlayer. So this is my first ever airlayer. And as you can see, it's pretty full in there. So I think it's time to take it off and replant the top. You can see there's even aerial roots coming from above, going into the sphagnum moss, which is awesome. So I'm going to trim this, make it a little bit more compact, and then we'll try to get in there and cut it off. You might also notice, because of the air layering, it's pushing out all this new growth down here. So let's get it trimmed up first, and then we'll see about opening this up and how much trouble it's going to be to get the top off. Okay, let's see. Let's just try . I don't care too much about shape or anything at this point in time. I just want to make it a little easier to get in there and take away some of the load that these new roots will have to carry. Okay, so this air layer, I just used a piece of plastic sheeting and some wire and some damp sphagnum. I haven't had to mist or water the sphagnum at all because my sprinkler system is overhead, so it just went in there on its own. Jeez. But let's see if I can get you in there. It's really full of roots. And okay, let's try to get under here, because there's another piece of wire at the bottom. I think the roots have grown so much that it's very, very difficult to get the plastic out. Okay, got it. All right. Now, I need to make sure I'm cutting it the right spot because I need to keep this branch. I wonder if I can just delicately free some of this. Okay. I think there's no way I'm gonna get clippers in here. I think I am going to have to steal my fiance's oscillating saw. It should be able to get in here. Okay, let's try that. Okay. We're gonna try this. See if I can't get under to separate it out. Need to tip this up. Let's try this. Okay. Yep. Right up in there. I can't see it all where I'm cutting. Oh, almost there. Oh, shoot, I heard it. That's not good. We'll put some cut paste on that and clean that up. There we go. Let's see if I can open this up. I think I need a bucket of water. These guys are so tightly wound. Maybe I left this too long. I only did this in June. Alright, let's see if I can open this up a bit. Okay, let's try to loosen this up. So tightly packed, but I want to try to loosen up these roots and get some of the sphagnum moss out without ripping anything. I don't know how much it wants to do. But we're getting a little bit of progress. Wow, look at this. Just look at this. Look at how tight that is. I'm gonna let it soak a minute. Just sit there. May or may not be the right thing to do. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. So as I'm going through this, I'm trying to be super delicate. These roots are brand new, and it's really hard to tell them apart from the sphagnum moss. They're both kind of fuzzy and stringy, and the roots are holding into the sphagnum. So I'm just trying to be very, very delicate, untangle what I can, get out what I can. But I don't think I'm going to try to get everything out, because I would probably be sitting there for hours. So I'm just going to do the best that I can. Trim it up a little bit. And then I've got it to kind of where I'm happy with it. And we're going to get it potted up. Try to lay out the roots so that they're in a nice radial pattern. I'm going to cut off any that are poking straight up or going in weird directions, because might as well take this chance while I've got it to sort them out as best I can, so that in future they can be a really nice radial system. And of course, part of any repotting process, the ever important chopstick. I want to make sure all the roots are covered up, going in the right direction, no air pockets. And there it is. A little air layer. We're going to take off some of this. Get rid of anything going straight up. I'm not going to wire it up at this point. It's been through a lot. And there it is. Oh, no, that one too. I feel very Nigel-like in moments like this. And here's what we're left with on the main mother plant. Big difference. I think eventually I want to take off definitely this bottom branch, maybe the other bottom one as well, but I'm going to leave them for now kind of as a sacrifice, help thicken up that bottom. But it's nice to see the roots starting to thicken up around the rock. I decided since we're here, I'm gonna go down a little bit and dig out some of the soil and see what's going on with the roots. I don't want to go too far though. Trying to be really delicate because I don't know what's actually under here. I haven't seen it since I did this in the first place. But when I first planted this, I had a bit of an unpleasant surprise when I popped the ficus out of the pot. There really weren't a lot of great roots. So I actually had to trim off a lot before I planted what was left around this rock. And when I attached it to the rock, I just used some raffia to kind of tie it on. We'll get rid of this big root that's going straight out rather than down, since it's not doing what we want it to do. Just clear down maybe about an inch. Tidy up that very jagged cut mark from the oscillating saw. Maybe if I can heel over a little nicer. And then get some cut paste, because for my other ficus prunings I haven't bothered using cut paste, but this is a big one. So we'll cover this one up. I have no idea where the front is going to be eventually. I think we'll have to wait a little bit until things are further along. And there we go. That's what it looks like after today's work. Pretty big job, but I'm glad to have done it. It was definitely time. And for all those Blue Jay Bonsai watchers, here's a Carnage cam worthy of the name. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you next time.